JB Morrow going get your bag.
Long awaited, and we back, y'all. Yes, the Ernest and Tyera show podcast. Podcast is official. The pod, we be podding now. You know what I'm saying? Finally brought my wife over, you know what I'm saying, to the official Ernest and Tyera podcast. I don't know if we're going to elaborate the name or if that's just going to be the name. But whatever's going to be.
But we're still continuing.
Yeah. We still continuing from the YouTube channel.
Yeah. Sorry,
you know what I mean?
Sorry we was gone for a
Yeah.
while.
A long hiatus, but you know,
We're back.
it is what it is. Some brands rebrand and come back and pop back out and do what they gotta do. But it is what it is. If you're new here, thank you, man. We ask that you like, rate, review, share, subscribe, whatever platform that you're watching or listening to us on. We appreciate it. Leave a review. Let us know how we doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But also, if you're new here, we got to give you a insight on who we are. You know what I mean? So, I am Ernest and TaTa. You know what I mean? Ern and TaTa. So, you know, we actually did have, like, get questions asked to us, you know what I mean, from the other joint, you know what I mean? And somebody asked, like, what is love to us?
What is love to us?
So what is love to you?
You
Me go first? What is love to me? Love is accepting somebody for who they are. Not wanting somebody to be perfect, but accepting the good things as much as the bad things. You know what I'm saying? Love is on the days when that person pissing you off, you still keep them in your mind. You know what I mean? Love is not forgetting about them. Love is loving yourself so that you can love them. Because a lot of people, I mean, they put people over themselves, which I think that kind of like hurts the relationship. Maybe one day we'll talk about that in the topic, but like not putting the person over yourself, but loving yourself so that you can love them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Love is just working through situations together. You know what I mean? To improve on each other. That's what love is to me.
I agree with everything you said.
Okay, so what is love to you? You got to get your own. You can't.
I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just how you feel inside. Love is what you feel inside. It's like a.
Do you think like that we people go on and we mistake love for something like we don't know? Only reason I'm saying that, right, because I was going to do like a solo show. I think I told you that, like called Earnestly Me, Earnestly E, right? And because I was grabbing all this stuff that I wanted to talk about. Tashina Arnold or Tisha Campbell. I'm sorry, Tisha Campbell. Excuse me, Martin and Gina. Right? She came on and said that she's never been loved. She's never been loved. And my thing is, how do you know that? Because if I'm loving you, right, but you're interpreting it as that's not what love is to you because you don't feel it.
Right.
You can't say that you've never been loved. You can just say, like, nobody never loved me the way I wanted to be loved. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but everyone interprets love differently.
Yeah, but
everyone doesn't feel love the same way as everyone else.
But because
so her interpretation of love could be different than
what her mate was giving her.
Yeah.
But that still don't mean that you was never loved though, because that person loved you. You just didn't receive it the right way, right?
I guess. I mean, like I said, everyone interpretation of love is different. Like when someone is loved, a woman, in my perspective, when a woman is feeling love, is like a breath of fresh air, like a calming, peaceful, feeling, constantly smiling all the time, never, no dull days, no sad days.
What do you mean, no sad days? You think if you're in love with somebody, you're not gonna have arguments? You're not gonna have disagreements?
You asked
I'm sorry.
From my perspective.
Okay.
Okay. What love is to me, like I said, it's a breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it feels like no worries, no heavy, what do you call it? Like no weight on your chest. It's just like smooth sailing, constantly just smiling all the time, butterflies in your stomach constantly. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't think of nothing else but this person. Like that's love to me. That's how I would interpretate love. But like I said, everyone interprets it differently.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What love means to them, what love is to them, and you know what I'm saying? That's how I would interpret it.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, love is scary though. It's scary and it's beautiful at the same time, because it's like you trust in this person that you don't really know, right? With everything, like your most intimate moments, your secrets, your heart. You know what I mean? And you praying to God that they don't hurt you. You praying to God that they don't do you wrong, right? But when it work out right, it's the most beautifulest thing in the world.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, a breath of fresh
Yeah.
air.
But I think sometimes we all been through relationship after relationship, and we get scorned, and then we start putting the walls up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we start putting walls up, and we don't allow the next person after that to even, we don't even give that person a chance to love us, or give ourselves a chance to love them, because we so guarded now. Because don't nobody the pain, when it's done right, it's beautiful, but then when it's done wrong, the pain is excruciating.
Right.
You know what I mean? And because we don't want to go through that pain anymore, we tend to guard ourselves. We still want that those butterflies and everything, but we guard ourselves from certain things, that we don't allow ourselves to love or be loved.
We get in our own way.
We do.
So, on that note, I would say, speaking from my experience, to like give yourself time to heal before you jump into another relationship. You have to like take time for yourself, get your mind right, get your spirit right, you know what I'm saying? Figure out what you can do to better yourself the next time you get into a relationship, what stuff that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you should take time to get over a person than just jumping in and like carrying all that weight and stuff into the next relationship, because it ruins everything. You know what I'm saying? You have doubts about everything and all like that. I think you should just, take time for yourself, get yourself right, and then don't just jump into something. Just get to know that person for like a couple years. A couple years to get to know that person. I don't think you know a person within a couple months. Like, you need to like really get to know that person, personality, their ways, their triggers, like their interests, their likes, everything like that. Get to know the person, and then I feel like that will work out and eventually in the future.
Yeah, I feel you. No, I agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, everybody is different. Some people that approach is cool. Some people just like to jump back in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes that could be a problem.
Sometimes it might work. You might find a person that, you know what I'm saying, they work, they heal you. Like, you know what Tony Roberts is, right?
No.
Tony Roberts is a motivational speaker, but he speaks to like relationships.
Okay.
Mainly like, all right, when I say relationships, I want to put the context on it. Because some people speak to relationships and they are unbiased. Tony Roberts basically speaks to just the man side. He don't attack women, but he do tell women like, you did this and that's why that man did that and you wrong. You know what I mean? He do that a lot. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that he bash women. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He does, but I think he leads closer toward the men side. And he said that the reason why he unconditionally loves his wife because she found him when he was in a tunnel, like lost.
Okay.
And because she helped him get through that, and now, you know what I'm saying, he feel like I am, you know what I'm saying, indebted to her because she helped me through this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he always said that, like, men, find a woman that can help you get through the tunnel, because then when that woman gets you through the tunnel, you'll be indebted to her and you'll do anything that she wants, you'll meet the need because of what she done for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's not like I healed myself and then, you know what I mean? So something like that. So, and plus I think, I agree with you. I think that we need to know what healing is. Like, a lot of us just say, yeah, I need to heal, but a lot of healing just be like, man, I'm at the bars, I'm out, You know what I'm saying? I'm
Everyone
chilling.
heals in a different way.
Yeah, but is that's not healing? That's just me.
That might be healing to them. That might be what copes them and makes them feel good.
But how does that fix the action, though?
It might, to them, it might fix. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Fix whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to fix. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone has their own coping mechanism, getting over mechanism. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no wrong or right way. Whatever gets you through that time in your life, I mean, do it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do what makes you happy. What's, you know what I'm saying? Get to know you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to go like on a solo outing with yourself, date yourself or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? To get your mind and stuff right. There's nothing wrong with that. Not everybody can sit in the house and maybe read a book or, you know, watch TV, or that's how, you know, everybody can't do that. Everyone has their own ways of coping and getting over or bettering themselves and getting to know themselves.
No, I hear you on that. I'm just
cleansing themselves.
I hear you. I'm just saying, if we're going to say we healing, then let's do the healing. Let's not just say healing.
Everyone heals differently. There's no standard on how you can heal. There's no right or wrong way you can
There
heal.
is a right and a wrong way. There is a wrong way to heal.
And what's that?
Because, all right, if I come out of a relationship and I'm saying I'm healing, but I'm at the strip club every day, that's the wrong way. That's just me taking that time and using
How is that the wrong... That's the wrong way in your eyes. In that person's eyes, that's the right way. That's how they heal.
But what did I get better, though? If I break my... All right, let's say if I break my arm, right, and I don't go to the doctor to get nothing done, it'll heal because the bone will heal itself.
Right.
But it's wrong because nobody came and put it back in the proper place that it's supposed to go into.
Right.
I didn't get the medicine.
But we're not talking about your bone.
But no, I'm just saying.
We're talking about someone's heart and them getting over whatever they went through. I feel like us as people, we are so judgmental about what people, you know, what people do, how people do it. There's no set standard on how a person is supposed to get over a person. There is no guideline to any of that. However you feel like you need to cleanse yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I think it should be, though.
I don't think so.
You gotta.
I don't think so. I feel like I feel like everything is always a rule to something, or we have to follow this standard, and no, that's not how life is. That's not how it really is. I feel like we get it in our ways a lot by doing that. You know what I'm saying? We get scared because we don't want a person to look at us a certain way because we're healing differently than what other people heal, how other people heal. No, however you heal, whatever makes you feel good, do it. Like
so if I'm healing, right? Let's say we break up, you leave me, I go hit the bottle. Now I'm on the bottle every day. This is my form of healing. Don't nobody say nothing to me. I'm healing every day. I got the bottle. I'm hennied up. Oh, I'm healing. Nobody told me this is how I heal. There are wrong ways to do things.
I'm sure that
we can't just say everything.
I'm sure eventually that person will get the idea.
You can't say that because there's people that die because of stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. We can't just assume that somebody will get.
I understand that some people die like that. Like, trust me, I understand that. My step grandfather drunk himself to death when his mother passed away. You know what I'm saying? That was the way that he had to heal. But nobody could tell him. No,
but he didn't heal though.
That's how
he destroyed himself.
In his way, in his eyes, that's the only way that he could heal.
No, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna say.
And of course, it was heartbreaking for us to watch that. No matter what we said to him.
You know what I'm gonna say no, because
we said to him, don't stop drinking. You wanna, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, you know, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? We kept saying that to him, and he did not listen. So that's what I'm saying. You cannot make someone heal a way that you want them to heal. You know, you can't force somebody. We couldn't force him to stop drinking.
No, you can't force him to stop drinking.
Yeah,
but
that's
we
what I'm
can't.
saying.
But we can't. But let's not call it healing though.
That was the way. That's how he coped with that part with his mother passing away.
I'm gonna say
that's
like this,
that was his coping mechanism.
As a man, right? Sometimes we destroy ourselves and we punish ourselves because of things.
Right.
So I can't call that healing if I feel like I did something wrong and now I'm gonna punish myself for that. Don't call that healing. All I'm saying is, which I'm not arguing with. Let people do what they're gonna do.
I'm saying
but let's
that's
not disguise
coping.
it.
That's you coping.
Okay, coping, but
yes.
we can't just call everything healing because everything is not healing.
Isn't that like the
no
same kind of like
no,
the same
it's not.
thing? Coping, healing.
No,
you know
no, because if healing means you going towards a better place.
Right.
If you drinking and if I'm going down the road and doing drugs, that's not healing. I'm destroying myself.
Right.
So because you like, whoa, he hit a rough patch in his life, and this is where he went. He healing right now. I'm down Aramingo. I'm down there with them. I'm like this. I'm just saying.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying, but we can't describe that as healing though.
Okay.
Some things aren't healing.
Like I'm saying, is not our place to judge. It's not my place to judge how you're coping or healing. How you're coping or healing is how you cope or heal. Who am I to tell you what to do? Who am I to judge you? I am not your maker.
All right, let me say like this. It's not my place to judge, right? But as your husband, I don't judge you on what you do. But if I see you making a mistake, I'm going to address you.
Yes, you can say something.
I'm not going to judge you with it, but I can address it.
It's still my choice whether I would be like, okay, he's right, or okay, yeah. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying?
But at that point, if you keep making the same mistake, then leave you alone. Because I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole with you. Like, I'm not, I mean, if I'm like, babe, what you doing? You making a mistake. This is not the right thing. I know what I'm doing. And if ever, at the repeated times of me telling you that, I have to step away.
Then you don't take your vows seriously.
What you mean?
For better or worse, sick or poor, till death do us part. That's the vows.
But I never said that, you know what I'm saying? So, alright, it say till death do us part, till death do us part, for richer or poor, for better or worse. Mm-hmm. But if I'm dragging a relationship down, you don't got to go down with the ship. If I'm doing something detrimental in the... Alright, you like you said, I'm not honoring the vows. So let's say I'm going out here and I'm cheating on you every weekend. You got to stick in the relationship.
No, because
what?
I believe that adultery is
that's not in the vow.
Is acceptable. I believe that's
an. What do you mean acceptable? Unacceptable.
I believe that's an acceptance to getting a divorce.
Okay.
I believe that says is in the Bible.
Those not. It's a sin, but it don't say in the Bible that. I mean that.
I believe. I don't know. I saw like a post or whatever.
A post.
Not. Oh, what? Okay. Yeah. And I was reading comments, and then they were talking about that, and then I did see someone say that it's adultery is okay. Like God will forgive you if you.
God will forgive you if you lead a relationship.
Well, I'm saying it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because God doesn't like marriages to end.
True.
Right. So, but He will understand if one of the parties were committing adultery. Then if they wanted to have a divorce, that is acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as what the other stuff you were saying, you have to give a person a chance. You can't just be like, oh, that person did this for the first time, it's over. You know what I'm saying? What was the point of you getting married? What was the point of you taking that oath? You know what I'm saying? You have to give a person a chance. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You have to give them time to work through their little kinks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Get themselves together. Go to counseling or something like that. Go to counseling or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just give it time. Don't just quit like that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't really a lot of options out there or whatever. So I mean, my best advice is just give that person a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because it's dry out there.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of options out there.
Not a lot of good options.
I think there's a lot of great options.
Oh, really?
I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean?
When we had our separation in 2025, there were not a lot of great options.
I had good conversations with people.
I'm sure you probably did. But in my case, it was not a lot of good options. And I had a conversation with someone who was divorced. And she did make a couple great points, and you know what I'm saying. So it's not the end of the world. We could work through it.
You still would have been my best friend though. I invited you. I would invite you to my wedding. If we was
You told me, yo.
If we was to get a
you're
divorce,
such a liar.
If we was to get a divorce, and I invited you to my wedding, would you come?
I sure would not.
I would come to yours.
First of all, I wouldn't be getting married again. First and last time.
I'll be up in that motherfucker like Lim, drunk as shit. Remember Lim was dancing on the girl in his own wedding? I'll be just a nigga like Lim. Fuck that. Get that nigga out of here.
Like I said, I remember we had a conversation and you said you will never get married again.
I wouldn't.
So what you always tell me when you get married? Will I come to your wedding?
I just said hypotheticals.
That's weird. Isn't that kind of weird?
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know how I will feel about that. Like
if I got married again.
Yeah, I don't know.
You do know you're my second wife. So I had a wife before you.
I know.
How do you think she feel?
I know that.
Okay.
What do you mean? Do we care how she feels?
Oh, don't be like that. Don't judge. What was you about to say? What you about to say?
I forgot.
Oh.
Wait, what was we talking about?
You talking about our vows. If ever I got a divorce.
Yeah, so
you said that felt weird to you.
It will feel weird because alright, so I'm sorry if I'm being selfish. This is a little selfish of me.
Mm-hmm.
I just okay, so if we were in that instance where we have to it's not working out or whatever like that, I don't think I could see you with someone else. You know what I'm saying? So I would probably be like, you know what? The relationship is probably horrible now. I am not gonna let him go.
Damn. So just let me be miserable in this joint. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to Cam. Cam said that. Shout out to Cam over there. Talk with Flea. Cam said he was talking to the young lady, and he was like, "What's going on? Nothing." She's like, "What's going on with my man? He over here miserable." Damn, what you doing about that? Nothing. Just sitting here watching his ass be miserable. I'm like, damn.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I just couldn't
thank God
it would be weird.
Thank God I'm the man though.
It would be weird.
Thank God I'm the man, because I think a lot of relationships fail because
you would that wouldn't be weird to you to see. Could you literally picture me with another person?
Happy? Yeah. If you was if you was to come to me and you was genuinely happy. Now if I saw you with somebody and you don't look happy, then I'll probably be like, yo, this don't look good on you. You know what I'm saying? I know how it is when you smiling and you happy, right. And I know how it is when you upset. We've been through both.
Right.
I would tell you that. But if you happy, I'll be happy for you.
Oh, okay. Well, you're such a sweet person.
No, because
I can't do that. I will be like
I said, if I genuinely say I love you,
right, then
that mean that if I can't do for you what somebody else can do for you, I'm not going to handicap you here.
Right. I understand.
I love you and I want you to be happy.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I've heard you
so go ahead and do that and be happy.
Several times.
Yeah, I really, and you know what's crazy? You always say that I'm weird for that, right?
That is very weird, because I feel like that pushes me away. Why do you keep saying that to me?
I gotta stop saying that. One thing I had to learn, I gotta stop saying that, because I do believe that when there's things that you speak become reality.
Yeah.
Right? So I do have to stop saying that and start saying
and let them know what do you say to me?
What?
Tell them what you say to me that you have to stop saying.
Go find somebody to be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta.
Don't say that. Don't say that to your.
But I gotta stop saying it and start saying what can I do to make you happy if you're not happy? Maybe I gotta start changing that up.
But we already know. You already know I got this problem where.
Yeah, but you always gonna have that problem.
I go in and out, so it don't have to be you.
But your triggers can be me. I can come in here look at this black man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can be a trigger. I'm I don't know.
No, you so silly, yo. No, sometimes you do only when you did oh my god, you just Saturday morning when you said what you said, I was like, what's wrong with this man? Why does he?
You want me to speak about that? I can speak about that.
Doing this to me.
All right, so look, y'all. This is gonna be another episode that I wanted to dive into, but we're gonna take a little snippet right now, right? I was looking at an Instagram reel laying in the bed, and the lady was like, if you live here, then you know your husband is, your boyfriend is this. If you live here, your husband is a bum. So I'm like, ooh, send that to me. And I was like, yo, you gonna be by yourself, cuz. Oh, you threatening me? I was like, look, no, I'm not threatening you. So sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like I said, love is scary, right?
Right.
And we always want to protect ourselves.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we don't never want to look like a fool. And sometimes I say things because that's my defense mechanism of me not wanting to look like a fool. Because sometimes in my head, like, all right, I'm going to say why, maybe that could be our next episode about the 100%, I need men to pay 100%, men need to do this, men need to do that. Maybe that'll be our next episode. But the reason why that content really bothers me is not the fact that I don't want to do that, right? The fact that you keep reminding a man of doing that's trying to do that, and that he not nothing because he's not that now. That's like me coming to a fat woman like, you ain't skinny yet? What the fuck you doing? You ain't skinny yet? And you like, well, I'm working on it. All right, well, if you ain't skinny, then you ain't this. And you like, damn, I'm trying to get to that point. But you keep reminding me and keep telling me that a man ain't a man if you're not doing that. And I'm trying to get to that point. I think that's why a lot of men are against that content. Like, we always, because
a lot of men?
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of men are against it.
If you go through the comments, I guarantee you there's a gang of men that's in there talking about, how you gonna say a lot of men? For one, how many men do you think can take on 100% of the load? How many men do you think can do that? So that's what I'm saying. Women are talking to, it's only, you know what I mean? Go ahead.
See, you're saying 100% of the load.
That's what y'all saying.
No. They're saying 100% the bills.
That's the load.
That's not the load.
Okay.
Because we have children.
Y'all keep
we have the upkeep of the home and everything. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? This is no disrespect to women, right?
And
I'm sorry for cutting you off. That's
that's
bullshit.
Noriega stuff right now.
No, but you know what? That's bullshit because y'all keep throwing kids in there. All right, so when the kids they come teenagers, they on autopilot. Do I still give you the credit of the kids? When the kids is 18 and they moved out, do you still get the credit of the kids? Because guess what? I still got to pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be saying kids as if the kids gonna be there forever.
This is a different. I feel like, and just to
I'm gonna listen to you. I'm not gonna say nothing else.
Just to end it, and so we can move on from this subject because we constantly keep coming back to this subject because it bothered you.
It bothers me not just for me because my kids is here. So I'm gonna tell my son that you're not a man if you can't do this.
Nobody said that.
What you mean? That's what the content says. The woman just said, if you live here, then he's a bum. If you live here, then he's this. So my son can't afford.
So I feel like you took that out of what she was trying to say.
Why do you? This is the thing about it. If you showed me, you said what you said on the video, I'm not going to add no context to it.
Okay.
You keep adding context to what these women is saying,
right?
But they never said that. Don't beauty it up.
No, I'm not.
They telling you what they saying.
I'm not beautying it up.
Go ahead.
Just understand what she's I understand what she means. So, okay, the video.
It up.
Okay,
right,
so like the video was like, and like, all right, she was like, what would, like, say it again, babe?
She said, and plus I follow her, so I know how she talks. Anyway, she always saying,
I've seen
your man is a bum if he don't get you a Birkin bag. If you get this, he's this. So that's how her content is.
No, but I'm just saying, I don't follow her content.
But you telling me how she do though.
Listen to me.
Go ahead.
That was the first time I've seen that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm sorry. What do you want me to know?
I've seen other people post stuff like that, and I follow a guy that talks about that or whatever. But my interpretation of what she means is, okay, so when I was single, right? I was a single mother of 4. I was struggling but maintaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was working a lot to try to maintain a house. You know what I'm saying? Maintain the household, my bills, make sure I'm able to put food on the table, get my kids what they need and stuff like that. That's, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it was when I was single. So when I'm with a person, I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't be struggling anymore. It's basically what she's trying to say. My interpretation of what I got out of that when you get together, husband and wife, you get, you know what I'm saying, that should better your life, not make it worse, or, you know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Financial wise or mental wise, whatever. That's how I interpret. Wait, what's the word?
I'm just listening.
What's the word? Interpret.
Interpret.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's what I interpret when, you know what I'm saying, I see those type of comments. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the struggle was real. You know what I'm saying? Got together. It made my life got better. You know what I'm saying? I was able to do way more stuff than I was able to do when I was a single parent. You understand what I'm saying? So it did make my life better.
I just hate social media.
I understand that.
I
do. Please don't be upset.
No, I just hate social media because
I know.
It got a whole bunch of girls out here setting standards that's not realistic.
I know.
Like, and hold on, this is the thing.
But
it's nothing wrong. It's nothing
upset you.
You know what? It don't upset me because I got boys that's out here that's moving around there right now. I got young boys that's about to be up.
Yeah, but
right?
but you already know how they are.
Yeah, but
they're not gonna. You know what I'm saying? We've had a conversation.
Different.
We sit here having the conversation.
I don't know what my next two little boys gonna do.
They're not like that.
Little girls out here saying that a first date shouldn't be Applebee's, this, that, and the third. Why not? If a date is, never mind. I'm going on topic. I'm gonna let you talk. It's just I hate that content
I feel
altogether.
All right. You can feel how you want to feel.
Mm-hmm.
You are entitled to how you feel want to feel. I just don't like when you get upset about it, because when you get upset about it, you're interpreting what she's saying and not.
You think I take it out on the relationship?
You do.
Okay, I apologize.
So you at that time when it happened, it was Saturday morning. We were supposed to go out. Well, we did go out, but we were, you know what I'm saying, going out, taking the kids to the playground, whatever. And that, like, it just made cut my mood.
And you know what's so crazy?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not mad at the content about what they saying, because shout out to Mr. Benjamin. He always say, man, if that woman told you she wanted a G-Wagon by tomorrow, you be out this motherfucker robbing every bank you could to get it for her. This is what he always tell me. You know what I mean? So it's not that I don't want to do for my wife. It's the fact of you saying that the men that can.
Mr. Benjamin is crazy.
That's what, y'all. Shout out to Mr. Shout out. We getting them episodes for you, dog. He always say, he's like, if that woman came to you and said, nigga, I want a G-Wagon tomorrow, you out here with a mask on robbing every bank to get her a G-Wagon. He's like, I just know. And it's
I don't want a G-Wagon.
No,
I did want one.
I'm saying, but it's like this, though. Like,
want one now.
It's almost.
I'm happy with my Wrangler.
It's killing, like, what a relationship is. Mm. And I think.
In your opinion. You can't speak.
But it's not love, though.
Listen to me.
It's not love, though.
See, this is what I was saying. Remember in the beginning?
You
cannot tell people how to feel.
You know how?
If that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
Tell the people how you feel. You know why?
No, I mean, you can't tell them you can't tell them that's the wrong way to feel.
Yes, you can. And you know why I'm going to say that?
Think you
because
can
you know what? We are older generation, right?
Society.
What do you say about music? Off topic. We're going to come right back. This music nowadays is this.
It's trash.
Oh, but you can do that about that. But
trash.
You can't do that about that.
Trash,
exactly.
trash.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
The way that they construct in their relationships is totally different. But we all topic because we was talking about love, and I might just title this topic, love is ...
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we were talking about love,
right?
And the crazy thing about it is, I am willing and want to and am going to do those things for my wife, right? But we came up from the trenches, though. We came up from being messed up at the bottom. So I know that I got a rider with me that's been here with me when I was at the bottom. And now that, because women always say they want a man to make 6 figures, 6 feet, 6 inches, and 6 abs. That's what they want.
What?
They want 6 abs, 6 inches, 6 feet, and 6 figures. This is what they want. I said, well, goddamn it.
I don't know about all that.
I'm 3 out of the 4. I don't got the abs. But I got 6 inches, 6 feet.
Where do you hear this from?
I'm a podcaster. I listen to content all the time, so I can react
really
to it.
say that?
They want the 6s. I want a man 6 feet, 6 figures, 6 inches, and 6 abs. That's what they want. I said, damn.
I don't think the inches matter as long as they know how to move.
I don't know. I never had that problem, so I ain't going to, don't judge
Come on
me.
down. Everybody don't need to hear
I'm just saying. But no, I'm just saying. I heard a lot of women say that. Like, talk about that type of stuff. But,
right, well.
I think, like, but no. In reality, though, do I think love? I do think love is, like, fleeting. I feel like it is. Because it's women that make content talking about something. I was with this guy. He was a good guy, but I left him because I felt like I could do better. And I'm like, damn.
What?
Yeah.
What do you be watching?
Yeah, we talked about that, and then she got upset and then doubled down and read. Yeah, and they were over there talking about I'm horrible because I left him. Well, I found my Mr. Right, so I'm not going to settle for somebody just because they good. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
I understand, but when I understand what she's saying.
It put a lot of pressure on men, and I feel like a lot of women are not accountable.
But a
lot of women lack accountability.
So women don't have pressure on them because don't let stuff start falling and sagging and you know what I'm saying.
I like it like that.
Wrinkling.
I like a little kangaroo pouch.
You know what I'm saying? Then it's don't go there.
I like a kangaroo pouch.
Because I say what you said to me.
What I said to you?
You know what you said to me.
I don't know what I said, but don't say it then. I don't know what I said.
You want me to say it?
Go ahead, say what I said.
Okay. So.
The woman gonna jump on me. What did I say?
Okay, so when y'all know when we met, I only had 4 children, right?
They don't know.
All right. If they watched the other
but this
episode,
a podcast. This could be a different audience.
Okay. Well, listen to the first episodes.
They're not audio. They're only on video. This is gonna be audio.
Okay, they can go to YouTube and watch them and listen to those episodes. You know what I'm saying? But just in case y'all don't, when me and him got together, I had 4 children by a previous relationship. So I was nicely put together. You know what I'm saying? For me to have 4 kids, you couldn't really tell that I had 4 children. You know what I'm saying? I was nice, tight. We're in the right places. You know what I'm saying? And then we had our first child together, my 5th child, his 3rd child. And you know what I'm saying? Something hung over a little or whatever. And then he said to me, "Oh, when we first got together, your stomach wasn't hanging over your belt."
Oh, so I spoke the facts. That's all. I just told you what was happening.
This is what I'm saying. Don't let us, you know what I'm saying, hang or something falls or you know what I'm saying, you losing. You know what I'm saying? What
do you think is more harder to do? Do you think it's more harder for somebody to pay all of the bills, 100% of the bills, or do you think it's harder for somebody to stay in shape?
It's harder for someone to stay in shape.
Oh yeah, really? Okay.
A woman, because men, I don't know what he's doing. He weight just falls off of him like water. Like I'm like, yo, you losing so much weight.
That's because I'm in these coal mines trying to pay 100% of the bills.
Me, I don't even eat. I eat once a day. You know what I'm saying? I don't even eat, and I only lost 3 pounds. I only lost 3 freaking pounds. I'm not sitting down all day. I'm very active. Like my job is very active. I'm a dog groomer, so I'm on my feet. Like my Apple Watch be saying I be taking like 5, 6, 7,000 steps a day. You know what I'm saying? And I don't lose no weight. No weight falls off of me at all. He be, you know what I'm saying? He's active too, but I feel like it's easier for men.
I take 11,000 a day.
It's easier for men to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Because,
well,
listen,
I mean,
3 pounds.
I guess I can only speak on our relationship, man. I just pray that my boys, you know what I'm saying, find the right women. Because I believe that that's a fault too. Because
They can find the right
even
person.
though that content is out there are women out there that be like, listen, my man, we come together, we gonna do a 50-50, and we gonna get it out, we gonna grind it, we gonna get it together. It's people that say that, because a lot of people that say the 100% just because they don't want to work.
So
what?
Listen, in my experience, my relationships changed me as a person. All the relationships that I've had since I was 14 years old changed me as a person. I used to be a very nice, sweet, quiet, loving, giving.
I never met that person.
And people changed me. They took advantage of me, of my niceness and my giving. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like confrontation at all.
I can't say
I will call the police in a minute.
I don't know that person.
Excuse me. Yes, in a heartbeat.
Why you saying that though? Why you saying this?
You know what I'm saying? So now and I think about that all the time, because in this relationship I feel like because those people changed me, you don't get the benefit of that person. And I'm sorry for that. I really am. I be thinking about that. And I was like, oh, if only he would have met me before these people damaged me.
But who knows if we would have appreciated each other? We'd have been younger.
We would have been younger.
We don't. Sometimes you got to go through some things.
Yeah, but I feel like if we were younger, because the type of people that me and you are, I think it would have worked. It would have worked out. We would have did good. I feel like it would have worked out, but because you experienced what you experienced, I experienced what I experienced, and then it's like we're two damaged little hens, little birds.
You still think you damaged?
I still think so. It's a healing process.
You changed though.
I've gotten mean.
No, I'm sorry.
I have gotten really mean.
I think they said biologically everybody changes in 7 years. In 7 years, a person changes who they are.
Right, but I don't want to change for the worse. I want us to get better.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think I used to, and I do now again, pay attention to you enough to know, like, when you, because I remember it was a time where Snicker ice cream bars was your thing. I used to always go grab the joints for you. You love them Snickers ice cream bars, right? I was
pregnant.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Then there was a thing where you was like, Dunkin' Donuts and tater tots was your thing. And I was like, I don't know why that was your thing. You went through certain phases.
I was pregnant.
No, now when you was doing Dunkin'.
Yeah, I was pregnant.
I used to bring them to you at the job when we was dating.
When we were dating?
Mm-hmm. I used to bring them to you when we were dating. So I hope you wasn't pregnant while we was dating, because it wasn't mine. You know what I mean? But no, I hear what you're saying though. Like, love is never giving up.
Right.
One thing I can say that through everything we've been through, even when it felt like we gave up, we still here right now. So
we did give up. We gave up. You threw your hands, I threw my hands, and we were just existing. We did. We ain't gonna lie. We did.
Yeah, but that's hard.
You stopped sleeping in the bed. You was in the basement. You know what I'm saying? We did give up. We were just existing for the children. You know what I'm saying? But we talked it over, which is something that we didn't do. We did not talk. Or we talked and then it became a fight, an argument, and then nothing was solved. Nothing was resolved. So, and it was a lot of screaming and yelling. Now, when we have a disagreement, we talk like this.
Right, we do. Or we like, you know what? I'll be back.
Or like,
yeah,
but I tell you, I try to get you to stop doing that. Yeah. Because that's you retreating.
But no, it's just,
you can't retreat. We have to deal with it.
I don't want to take my emotions out.
I understand that.
So sometimes you gotta. I
understand that. Or
my best friend.
Yeah.
You're my best friend.
What can I say?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do call you.
You're my
and I think recently, like, right, we've been getting better with just talking. Now we talk all the time.
Right.
We on the phone, we always talking, and there was a time we would just go through days and we wouldn't even.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even say nothing to each other.
We walk right past like we ghosts. We in here like we ghosts. You know what I'm saying? but we do talk, and then now we try not to like if we have like a disagreement, we try not to let it go past like a day. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like when you said what you said, that's how you felt. You know what I'm saying? But you got it out, and I was like, well, I'm glad that he said it because
and I apologize though.
I know, but usually you would just hold it in for like, you know what I'm saying, till it explodes. But you felt that way at that time, and you let me know, right. And I like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't agree with it, and it like messed my mood up. Like, my mood was messed up for like days. You know what I'm saying? I was like, why do he keep saying this? Like, what? I don't understand. What do he want me to do? Like, what can I do? Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't understand why he feels that way. You know what I'm saying? Like. Mm-hmm. What am I doing not differently? Like, I don't understand. Like, how can I reassure you that you know what I'm saying, that I care about you, that I love you?
Ain't that like that show you was watching on Stars?
What show?
When the guy was like, sometimes I feel like I don't even exist with you. She's like, that's weak as fuck. I was like, damn. I was like, damn, he poured his heart out to I was like, yo.
So, that show was a doozy. Yeah. I think it's called 3 Women.
Yeah.
It's called 3 Women. And I don't know what it was, what joint it was on, but that joint.
Stars.
It was on Stars?
Mm-hmm.
That joint was crazy.
Because that's the only reason I know it, because that's the clip that keep playing on Instagram. Stars keep playing that clip.
That's the one with the black woman and the black.
That's a
good. Yeah. If y'all got time to binge watch, I binge watched that whole joint. That was a good show. Mm. It was a good show because at the end of that, you know what I'm saying, some crazy stuff went down with their relationship, because it's three different girls, you know what I'm saying, but the black couple, the end of that, they resolved, like, you know what I'm saying, like, their marriage got better and changed.
I didn't even realize that was what you was watching, because that clip came up on
that
Instagram,
was
and the
crazy,
guy was like, well, I'm sort of like you every time I watch somebody eat you off from behind. I was like, whoa, what? What are you doing? What are you talking about?
Yo, that movie had all my emotions was going on that joint. Yeah. Like, I was crying, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on? Like, I was feeling like sad for the one, like the writer lady. I felt like she was like lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy, this is an example. The guy, he like fell in love with her. You know what I'm saying? And she just kept running from him. Like, it's like she was scared to, like, for someone to love her. She was like afraid for someone to love her and give the love back. And he was like, oh man, he was like following her. And I mean, I know that might be a little stalkerish, but I felt like that was like romantic. I think, you know what I'm saying.
A lot of times women don't get the right person. Just look at.
But I felt like that he was the right person.
Yeah, look at
for
Sex
her.
in the City. Carrie married Mr. Big. She should have married the other guy, either. Because remember, Mr. Big was kind of. I think Mr. Big, like.
I think Big is good for her.
No, Big did his own thing. He did his own thing. He always used to tell her, like, no, I don't want to do this. I want to do this. He never, like, bought into what she wanted to do. But the guy Aiden, remember Big used to call him, like, oh, you over there with your lumberjack friend? You're a lumberjack? He used to, like, make fun of him. You know what I mean, to her. And I think, like, he was more of a fit because he was into her and into what she wanted to do. But she still, like, wanted Big. Even, remember when they supposed to get married, and Big was like, keep going. And he told the driver, you know what I'm saying? So
that joint had me in tears.
Yeah.
That part had me
so
in tears.
It's weird because sometimes women don't go after the guy that they should go after. They just go after the guy that they want. And you can't dictate who you want, right? You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's just like that. Because remember when they moved out and Big was like, hey, maybe we do that all the time. You know what I mean? You stay over there, I stay over here by myself. I'm like, damn. And Big Mom, that's dope, though. Yeah, you go over there, come back, then we come back, we just, we get it on, though. Every 2 days you go over there, and she was like, and she was just doing whatever he wanted to do. She was like, okay. But she didn't really want to do that stuff, though. She wanted to be like a 11, and then when, you know what I'm saying, and Aiden was the guy that she was like, he loved her, but she just loved Big. Remember, she was cheating on Big with him, so it was weird.
She didn't cheat on Big with Aiden.
She did.
Are you talking about the series or the movie?
Series.
I didn't really.
Series.
I only seen the be like the couple episodes. Like, I mean, the couple. I think I'm on like season 3 of Sex.
But no, like we all talk. But like, I don't know. Like, I just look. My prayers, man, that everybody just find love and just do what y'all want to do in life, man. Cause
right,
it is beautiful. It's fun. And you know what I mean, a friend of mine said that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes the beauty in love is the argument sometimes. Because you know that if you really know that this is my ride, this is my person, this argument not gonna break us up. It's only gonna make us better because
I don't like that. I don't like arguing.
But not disputes. Because all it is meaning that you see something one way and I see something another way, and now we talking about it.
Right. But I don't like to argue all the time.
Yeah, I don't like to argue all the time, but it is what it is.
I couldn't tell.
I'm just saying, so for everybody to think that I'm against that, listen, man, if I was out here, if I was to bust a lick, you know what I'm saying?
Hey!
What?
Knock it off.
No, if I was to bust a lick, and if I came up,
no.
If I was to come up off like a lick,
people know what that means.
They know what that means.
So don't.
If I was to come up off of that, all that means is opportunity. That's what a lick is. No. If I was to do something, and I came up off a situation that was monetary blessing for me and my family, I'm gonna take care of my family.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
As long as it's legal.
Yeah, definitely.
Legal. All the time.
And for the women out here that's doing their thing, I mean, shout out to y'all. For the guys that's out here doing their thing, shout out to y'all.
Right.
I just think men and women think differently, and we both need to be on the same page to coexist and work in life.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying, in a man's mind, and I can be wrong, when a man make money, he's like, I can help out my family. When a woman makes money, she's like, I don't need a man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't.
That's how a woman be on that independent stuff. Because you know why?
We're on independent because we have no choice.
No, you got
sometimes we have no choice.
Because you got to a point of making money that you felt like I don't need a man.
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with it, but the content say I need somebody that's gonna pay 100% of the bills, money. I need somebody that's gonna take me to 5-star restaurants, money. I need somebody that's gonna buy me Birkin bags, money.
Where is these Birkin bags coming from? I don't need nobody to buy me no darn Birkin bag.
Even the content you follow that men speak on the women's side, because to me that's pandering. They do that because they trying to just generate an audience of women that's going to follow them. You know what I mean? And get paid off of that. That's pandering. You know what I mean? So even the content that they say, what do they say if a man not doing? Do they say if a man not loving you? Or do they say if a man not buying you this? Or if a man not giving you this? It's all money. It all goes to money.
Wait a minute.
What?
They're saying that a woman shouldn't be taking care of a man. You are a man. Why am I taking care of you?
So this is the thing about it, and this is why we go into a generation of men that don't want to be married, because they like, what am I getting married to a woman for? What do I benefit?
Okay, women don't be wanting to get married now either.
Okay,
so
well it's be bad all by yourself, because while you begging for somebody to pay 100%, the man gonna pay 100%.
Nobody's begging anybody
all right,
to
don't
pay
beg.
100%.
Then be over there by yourself.
Why are you saying that?
No, I'm saying be by yourself, because as a man, I'm cool. You know what I mean? I'm great. It's a draft class that come out every year. They coming out of college every year, draft class. Draft class.
It's the same way for
Trust me, them young motherfuckers don't want you old motherfuckers. It's a draft class of women coming out every day.
But why does it have to be a young person, an older person? And why does it, you know what I'm saying? Why does men always have to go for a younger woman?
Because they're the ones that's not,
you know what I'm saying?
They're the ones that's not adulterated with the mindset that y'all have. Just like Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox came out saying, hey, oh, I'm not dating a man that's doing this and that. Now you older, you 60 years old. Then you like, I'm accepting all applications. Oh, you told us that you wasn't doing this for a man now. Now you lonely. Now you want to join talking about something. I'm taking all applications. Anybody that want to come over here, that's what y'all do. Y'all do that. When you at your peak and you vibrant, oh, I'm not dealing with no man that do this. I ain't dealing with this. I ain't dealing with that.
I'm sorry, so we can't have standards?
Okay.
We can't have standards. That's a problem.
Now that you 60 with 100 cats, keep those same standards.
She don't got 100 kids.
Oh, she got 35 then.
She don't have 35 either.
Okay, but now that you.
But I'm just saying, we can't have standards. Don't y'all have standards? Like y'all want a girl to look like this?
No, we don't.
Big boobs, and long hair, and
this is
booty.
Okay.
And
because I can guarantee you, if you were somebody that was making 6-7 figures, right? You met me. I'm out here doing my regular thing, my 1-2. Your friends would be like, "Why you damn? He a bum. Girl, he ain't on your level."
First of all, it wouldn't be me because I don't got no friends.
Whatever. That's how it is. But if me, a man, if I'm a millionaire and I meet a girl at McDonald's, my friends will be like, "Yo, she a good girl. You got yourself a real one." Men don't hold the same standards as women. We accept anything. So when you think about it,
but y'all base y'all standards on looks.
All right, let me ask you like this: what person out of the party do you think is in the relationship for love? The man or the woman?
The woman.
Okay, the woman, right? What does the man get out of the relationship?
Sex.
Continue.
Children.
Children? What if he don't want children? Because that's optional. He can say, I don't want children. You get
sex, companionship.
Companionship is love.
Okay.
So what does the woman get out of it? Protection. You got somebody, you know what I'm saying, who can help you with the bills. You got somebody, you know what I'm saying?
So that's the same thing with the men. You have someone that can help with the bills.
No, because you want me to pay 100%. We're going off of what they say on social media. So if I'm paying 100% of the bills and I bring you into my world, right? So you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, why we keep doing
the woman get more out of it.
It's so aggravating.
The woman, because the woman get, and the thing about it is that, the thing about it, women do not have no accountability that y'all won't even accept the fact that what y'all want is all y'all want is money. Y'all don't want a relationship. Y'all want lifestyle. And y'all won't even accept that. Y'all keep lying to yourself like, oh, it's not that. Oh, 100%. Like, ooh, man need to do this. Like, that's all y'all want. That's all y'all want. Just accept the fact that accountability, oh, that's what y'all want. Y'all don't want a relationship. Y'all want lifestyle. Y'all want a man that can give y'all the life that y'all want. This is why Carrie chose Big. He was the millionaire. He gave her the life that she wanted, this lavish life. She didn't go after the guy that loved her.
Her life was okay, was good. It was also, I mean, like, what are you talking about?
Okay, it was good, but he made it better, right? If her life was so good, why did she choose the guy that was with her rather than the guy that she chose to argue with all the time?
I don't know. I didn't see. I haven't watched it.
No, even in the movie.
So I can't see. Aiden was not in the movie.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, but he was already married. He was married and had kids. She was already married to Big. So I don't know the history of them because I haven't watched Sex and the City like that. So I can't you can't use that example for me because I don't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
You can't use that example for.
Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the Ern and TaTa podcast show. By the time we get to this, maybe we'll think of another name. But yo, we appreciate.
What's wrong with that name?
I don't know. I gotta think of a better name.
What
for better or for worse? I do, I don't.
No, I like that.
What's
name.
love got to do with it?
No, I don't want that.
For richer or poor? You probably like that. Long as I keep you lavishing Gucci and gold.
Why are you saying
that? I'm saying, I mean,
you said that if you wasn't able to provide, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Then I would have left.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's not true.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like that before you were doing 100%. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was here.
But hold on. Just because before I was doing 100%, that was still providing, though. There's never been a moment that I have not given anything.
Oh, there was a moment.
You talking about a month?
I don't care. It was a moment. You just said it wasn't a moment.
Okay.
There was a moment.
1 month.
And I paid all the bills with no problem.
Oh no! Don't give me that no problem.
No. I mean,
it was a problem.
No, I'm saying
that's why I got back up on my grind.
No.
It was a problem.
Listen. What I mean.
Okay, I'm about to say.
What I mean about that is I was able to do it.
I never said you couldn't.
All right
do
then.
it.
Okay then. So don't. Because you know I get offended by stuff.
You do.
I get offended. And that offended me because you're making it seem like I only want you for money. And that was not the case. When we got together, I was in love.
Why you get so...
I wanted you to love me.
Why you get so loud when you get offended? But when I get offended, I gotta be quiet.
I'm sorry.
When I get offended, you be like, I don't know why you thinks like that. Why?
Because
Why
that
does he
just
do
offended.
that all
Because
the time?
that really offended me.
Hold on, that
Like
offended
that
you.
really offended me. That
you send me the content. You send me the content.
I just be sending it to you as content to, like, I don't know, talk about or something.
Why would I want to talk about that? You already know how I feel about that.
No, I mean on your podcast.
Why the hell would we talk about that? You think they want to hear about that on my podcast? I feel like
Let me ask you a question.
I feel like it's disrespectful to subject me to the wallet.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Listen to me. If someone walked up to me while we were outside, a man came up to me.
Now you changing it.
Listen,
Go ahead. I'm listening to you.
listen.
I'm gonna ask you a question,
Linda.
and I'm gonna show you how you change
Linda,
it.
listen. Okay. If we were outside, right, and a stranger man walked up to me and called me the B word, how would you feel?
I'm like, dog, I understand, because she be like that sometimes. It's like, no.
Yo, you was a jerk.
No,
yo.
you know, first off, you already know I'm not
I
gonna
know
let
how
nobody-
you are.
I'm not
That's
gonna
what I'm
let
saying. I know how he is. Listen, he don't play about me.
I don't play by my wife, no.
But I'm
I
just
don't.
saying, you would be offended, correct?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay, that's the same.
But that's personally, I would never go personally and just
it
call a
don't
woman a
matter.
B-word personally.
You are an example.
For who?
You have boys. You are an example of how to treat a woman. They are watching you.
I think they're doing a good job.
No, they're not.
They not? Okay.
How they talk. Mm-mm.
Okay.
You don't talk to people like a woman like that. So that's
You
what
don't know
I'm
how they
saying.
talk to women though.
I
You
know
ever
how
seen
they-
them?
I know how they talk to me.
Okay.
So you are the example for the little one, the two little ones. You are an example. Okay? If they hear you saying that, they're gonna think that's okay. That's not okay. That's very disrespectful. In my opinion. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, now back to this thing you said on your podcast. I can't let that go. That's how you feel about it?
I think
I'm hurt.
I think I feel like that about all women.
But listen, I don't care. You say all. What I tell you about putting me in that group? I am by myself. Okay?
Mm.
You are just like you by yourself.
Am I?
You are. You're by
I'm
yourself. No. Listen. You are by yourself.
You know how I know I'm not?
How?
If we sitting there watching something, you like, oh, look what he did for her. That's nice. I'm like, damn, okay. That's nice. Look at all that love on her finger. That's nice. Okay. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
And I look at you.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm sorry about that. But
I apologize. No, I apologize for it. I don't know if I'll ever get over it. I probably won't. I just don't like the as a man, we deal with a lot. Like, and as a woman, you deal with a lot
we
too.
do.
But you know why? I don't.
We
You know
do.
why I don't.
But
see
we don't cry about it.
Because I don't.
Just,
but
we just deal with it.
I don't see content of somebody saying, if your girl doing this, she not a woman. She's a bum.
Well,
if your girl not doing this, I don't see.
We'll make it. Then.
No, I'm not gonna make it.
All right,
I
then.
don't,
I'm just saying.
I don't want to do the men.
Okay, but I'm just saying. Just because you don't see it, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? You shouldn't take everything so personal.
I'm a man. And I have
being a man don't got nothing to do with you taking.
I have
personal.
a very impersonable wife who look at stuff and take it in and be like, that might be right. They might have a point. Oh, you know what? I like that.
Right, but
Oh,
I don't be putting that on you.
Let me save that.
I don't be putting that on you, though.
All right, so if I want to see you right now, I'm like, listen, man, we need to go back to 50-50 in this drink. Yeah, exactly. What you talking about?
Pay no bills.
What you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, man. Like, listen.
I'm tired. I've been paying bills.
Everybody, listen. We going long, man.
Since I was in my 20s.
We going on. We going on to an hour and 11 minutes. You know what I mean? Which it probably won't be by the time y'all see this. We thank y'all for everything.
Yes.
We appreciate y'all.
Sorry if we went off topic.
It's all good, man. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, rate, review, share, subscribe. If you watch this on YouTube, follow us on Apple, Spotify, iTunes, you know what I'm saying, Amazon, etc., etc., etc. If you listen to us on those platforms, Follow us on YouTube.
And we thank y'all for all y'all support.
Definitely. Peace.
Stillness in your veins.